Check the fork first.
Not really. But, okay.
It's a normal one.
Yeah.
There was a guy back to the 80s, he was really famous. He was the Uri Geller, you know him?
Uri Geller,
Uri Geller. So he bent forks. So actually everyone can bend a fork when you do this. Yeah? It's not a big deal to bend it with muscle power, yeah? Can you do this? Okay. And now here.
This is
It's only
I heard this one.
yeah, you know, I broke up with my girlfriend very shortly, 8 years ago. Okay, watch. Okay, shake it. Start to bend. Over there. Oops. And this is solid.
Solid.
This is solid, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And this has nothing to do with muscle power. You can shake it, and it bends in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's soft, it's really soft right now, but now it goes hard again. Watch from here. Boom. Check it, it's solid.
Yeah, solid.
It's really solid, yeah. You don't need a lot of power like that, but you can go more visual thing. Watch over here. 1, 2. Wow.
That's a strong man.
Yeah. This
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the thing is,
I just
you
like
can
to
bring
tell
it back. You can bring it back to a normal position when you use your. Where's the beach? Over there. Okay. Open your hand like that, please, and put it in your hand. Close your hand. Okay. So, and I have nothing in my hands. Turn the hand. Okay. There comes a point where you feel something. Okay. Look at me. When you feel anything on your hand, let me know directly. Okay.
Okay.
Something? No.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now it starts. Turn it this way. Now the fork starts spinning. Look, it starts spinning. See, it spins. Look.
Wow,
Oh my
it's freaking
gosh.
spinning.
It's really it's
Oh.
one spin.
Gosh.
And you can't bring this back. This is can't do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But there's more. Watch from here. And I shake more. And 3 in the same time. And then you have this wonderful tool. You can check this, by the way.
That's crazy.
And then I am going to tell you my.
And this is not my fork, by the
I
way.
was about to say. That is my fork.
Yeah, and now you
And it's a thick fork. I
And
mean,
wait.
like, this is a fork I just handed him from my drawer.
put your fingers like
Yeah,
that.
so.
Okay, hold the tiny. Okay, so now what we do is, you see this, yeah? I bring this one from here, and now we spin together, and we spin it on this side.
Oh my gosh. All right, this is the best I've ever seen. Ever.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've seen a lot of.
Fork bending.
Did you know that spooning?
Yeah.
Do you know what spooning means? You cuddle in bed. Spooning leads to forking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. When you feel something here, don't go with your feet. Okay.
Okay.
Only with the hand.
If you
okay?
touch me on this side, I lift this hand.
Yeah, exactly. So, look at me. Take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. And slow. You do great. You do wonderful. Open your eyes. Good?
Yeah.
Good. Perfect. You did it great.
Wow.
Big round of applause for her.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
We'll check the video later. So yeah.
It was. What happened?
Explain yourself here, sir.
You were lost.
Tell us who you are and what you're doing here.
Actually, my name is Philo. I'm from Germany. I'm also a full-time magician, and I'm invited from Catherine to to stay here and have some fun, and that was spontaneously, and it was great.
Yeah.
You have no idea what happens, huh? I can tell you.
I was
I
touched.
never touched you.
Never
No?
touched you once.
No.
Yeah, every time she raised her arm, she thought that she was being touched or felt a touch.
I never touched you. I never was close, but you can check it later on this wonderful video.
I
That was
love
so
Great.
good. Good job.
Thanks.
That was killer.
It is great. There's reasons that people love magic, and there's many, but the one I think is the most important, and the one that I think really speaks the loudest, is that it takes you back to a childhood that you either had the feeling, you know, of being a child and that excitement of seeing something for the first time, or something that's amazing or impossible like that. But if you didn't have a good childhood, it gives it to you. It gives you a good childhood right here in your adult body, and if you had a great childhood, it takes you back to that feeling. So that's why magic to me is such an important art in this world, because it takes you to a really pure place. Now, if I was going to give you the rundown on what I think makes magicians tick, it's this. Most magicians, tell me if I'm right or wrong, because you two are, we have a FISM winner right here. So
Hello.
give your name, please.
I'm Mark Weide. I'm from Germany, as you can tell by my accent. And I do magic as well.
Yeah, but you don't just do it. You know, if you FISM, tell them what that stands for.
FISM, it's like Federational International Society of Magicians. That's pretty nerdy. That's what we are.
Oh,
Who were some of the past winners that people might know?
Oh, like Shin Lim is pretty popular. You know, Fred Cups in the older days. FISM is like the World Championship of Magic, so they're like 150 magicians competing against each other, standing in front of each other with like magic wands, saying like abracadabra, you know.
And you won.
And I won. Yeah, I'm quite a nerd.
But this is the house of nerds, because I love nerds. I have always loved nerds. I am a nerd, and I married a nerd, and so it's like
That's
very,
awesome.
Yeah.
And you're not getting out of here without doing a magic trick for us.
I thought so. Okay.
And he is really good.
Okay.
And you two are traveling together here in Vegas.
Yeah, actually we have a mission, because I was able to work with Mark on his actual tour, and we create something with Paul Brook together. He's I know you know Paul Brook. And this act actually is from Cologne, from my studio, to Vegas. So, and we are really proud, and Mark performs it absolutely amazing.
And I am
Awesome.
really lucky, because he's working with me today and Sunday night. So
Yeah.
we're going to. So I just got really lucky, because I met him through a friend, another magician friend, and so he told me he was coming, and I said, I want to work with you, and he was so kind to say, let's do it. And I feel really blessed, because I feel like I'm getting, my training over the years has been by fantastic Bob Kohler, who is just another great magician, and he trained me, and now I get to work with Philo, and I'm just so excited.
The cool thing is, what I realized when we create the show for Mark, because there's Paul Brook is from England actually, and this is when you have a different guy from a different country, the thinking is different.
Yes.
That's why I start to work with Dan White as well, because
Yeah.
he loves the thinking of my person, because it's different to the US or to his consultants, and so you get new ideas and maybe new ways to perform something when you have people from outside.
Oh gosh, yes, I find magicians from other countries to be
Yeah,
spectacular.
it's not bad
to work with.
to use them. So my consultants actually is Paul Brook and Mark Lemon. They are from UK.
Yes.
So
Another great country for magicians
Absolutely.
and mentalists. Now, before he performs for you, I'm going to do a little mind reading on the boys right now. So,
Oh, okay.
is this true or not true? Think about when you started magic. Don't say anything.
Okay.
I'm going to say that it was probably anywhere. You got a magic kit when you were kids, yes?
Nino.
And you?
Yeah.
A magic kit.
Well, later on, but yeah.
But so 12 or 13?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. You were shy when you were a kid?
True.
True?
Yeah.
And so when you started doing magic, it was really great, because you realized that when you could make something astonishing or impossible, you didn't have to go out and try to relate with people because they came to you, and this was so much easier for you, right?
I think
Like,
so.
You
yeah.
would do magic, and people would notice you, and they would come to you. Now all of a sudden you realize that you have this magical power, so to speak, and it is a power because you have to work so hard to be a great magician.
Sure.
And so it's a power, and it's a I always say power for good, because you make people feel good, you make them laugh, you make them have astonishment, which is awesome. And so now you were a loner all the way up until a certain age, maybe in your teens and maybe even in your early 20s. Yes or no? A bit of a loner?
Yeah, I had a lot of friends,
Yeah,
but I was more like a shy person, yeah.
because magic is also so singular, and when you practice it, you're alone all the time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this is something that happens. Hence, why we're all nerds, because we like to, let's see, how do you even define a nerd today? Because you don't hear that word that much anymore, but kind of brainiac, because you have to figure things out, and you have a mind that likes to solve things.
Yeah.
And so nerd isn't a negative thing, it's
No.
actually a super positive thing, but movies like Revenge of the Nerds make it feel like we're social misfits, and we aren't, but we just like to figure things out, and we want to do something other people can't do. And I think that that's a fair way to define a nerd. Yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I would say that, you are, how old are you now?
I'm 33.
Right. You're really just so coming into your own, and you have so much more coming to you. And, you're doing everything right, obviously. You're a FISM winner, which is incredible. You're here to do a TV show we won't talk about right now. And because, it's not, when would this air?
2 weeks.
Can I say that what it is then, if it airs in 2 weeks?
I don't want to be responsible for anything.
All right, so we won't talk about
Okay.
it. But he's here to do something really important in magic. And, so I just know that you have the best is ahead of you. The best of your life is ahead of you in your career. So that's my assessment of you. And I've
Thank
never
you.
met you before.
Thank you. It's giving me goosebumps.
That's good. So he's going to do magic for you now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see this because all we've seen so far is this guy walking around with a camera.
Why is he holding a camera the whole time?
Yeah, it's like I thought he was the videographer here at first.
Yeah, I also have a blog. I do some social media stuff, just like, for... Okay, so I show you something. I have some with cards, but it's pretty basic, right? Those are like coins from America. You might be used to them, like old coins, $1 pieces. I actually have a second one here. And I actually got a third one right over here at the fingertips. Right there. That's the third one. So free coins. I have nothing up my sleeves because there are none, right? And I want you to see that they're really what they appear to be. Just free coins, nothing else in my hands, nothing under the watch. Right? Okay. So I try to do it as slow as I can.
Okay.
As slow as possible. Watch the free coins and don't blink. Just from here, fingertips.
Wow.
Just like that. That's the first coin actually traveling.
Damn. That was smooth.
Wow.
So we got 2 left. Now you're watching like a hawk. Just give me a blink. No, just kidding. Okay, now watch it.
Oh, wow.
That's the second one going over. And the last one actually in your hand. Just open up your hand. Perfect. So you see you got 1, you got 2 free coins, right? Nothing else. I just stacked them up. So you see they're still free. I will grab one of the coins out of your hand and just close your hand when I got the coin, so I don't get do sneaky moves. Or
Okay.
something. Okay, perfect. So just close your hand and you're just gonna take 1 out. Yeah, perfect. All right, watch it. Makes it pretty difficult for me now because everybody's watching me. Just like that. But it doesn't really go. Doesn't really go. It's still in your hand.
Still in my hand?
Yeah, just open it. Just count the coins.
Oh my gosh!
Wow, good job.
Wow! That's amazing!
Thank you.
Wow!
And I'm more focused on sleight of hand because I just love it, magic as an art form. It's, you know, you can do like beautiful things and they just look beautiful. For example, you know, like magicians do influence people, right? So I make you choose a certain card. If you want to fight against it, you can just reach for a card, but don't let me influence you. Maybe you take not the card you think you wanted to. Just choose a different. Yeah, just go ahead, take a card, and don't feel influenced. That one?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just take it. If I've done everything right, you hopefully chose the only card in the entire pack that's printed. Because you see, this is a deck that's been coming out of the factory, not being printed. It's called like a blank deck, like a blank slate, and there are no printings on the cards, except hopefully for one card. Might this be the one card? Can you show? Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And I can explain you why you chose the card, because there's a little subtlety on the back of the card. You won't notice in the first time, but now you will see. When I spread through, there was a slightly marking, just, you know. You see there are slightly markings on the
Oh yeah.
cards, yeah. Now you can tell maybe that there are markings. There's a marking, and there's as well as marking. A little one, just a little, you know, it's the whole card is blue, but the card you chose was the 10 of spades, right?
Yeah.
That's a blue card in the pack. Actually, to be honest, this is the only card that's not being printed.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
This is the only card that's not being printed because the entire deck is actually printed.
Wow. That is amazing.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Ace of spades.
Ace of spades. That's your popular.
It's funny.
one.
That's what I was saying.
I was thinking
Right?
the same thing.
Yeah.
Because
Motorhead.
Most people say that you can go for a different card, but we can stay with the ace of spades.
Okay, 4 hearts.
All right, that's good. It's different. So hopefully it's somewhere in here. I tried to find the 4 of hearts. Okay. Without you noticing it, like that. Okay. 4 of hearts. Okay, just watch it. Right there.
Wow.
4 of hearts. But you remember you called out the first card?
Yeah.
It was the
Ace of spades.
ace of spades. You're right.
Let me see. Hold that up. Wow.
Wow.
One of the old books that I had. It was like a children book, but I think it's still a nice trick. It seems to be like simple, but I really like it. Show you what I mean. Okay. So what was your name again? Sorry.
Channing.
Channing. Okay, Channing. There's a big classic in Magic. It's called pick a card. So just go ahead, grab a card, anyone you like. That one.
Yeah.
Great. Just go ahead, remember it. And we don't do any fancy moves or something. I'm just gonna take it on top of the deck, and you can watch me. I just put it somewhere in here, so it's not on the bottom. It's not on the top, right?
Right.
It's somewhere lost in the middle of the pack. So here's the idea. I'm trying to find the card, but I actually gonna use just some of them. You know, just maybe just 5 cards from the middle. And I want you to see this. If your card is among those 4 cards, just give me don't give me any clue. Just like keep poker face, okay?
Got it.
So it could be like the Queen of Clubs, maybe that is your card. But maybe your card is not the Queen of Clubs. Maybe your card, maybe it's the Queen of Clubs. But maybe it's not the Queen of Clubs. Maybe it's the Queen of Clubs. I'm not sure. Okay. But maybe it's also an ace, because performing this with 4 queens would totally make no sense. That's why I keep all the 4 aces.
Oh.
What?
So to be precise, I think the card that you selected is the Queen of Clubs, right?
Queen of clubs. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me see that. Hold up that card. Yes.
Take the Queen of Clubs, and if you could say stop anywhere you want,
Stop.
right there. Okay. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, great. So it's hopefully not going to look too similar to the Queen of Clubs?
No.
No, okay, good. So you trying to find the card using the King of Clubs, okay? There are 52 cards in the pack. You're just going to take the Queen of Clubs and put it somewhere here in the middle. There are like 52 positions. If you have a guess, a number between 1 and 25, what would that number be?
14.
14. Okay, just put it to the 14th position, like estimate.
Okay.
Perfect. And just hold the Queen of Clubs, just hold it tightly. Was that the card?
Mm-mm.
This is not as well? So you might hit exactly 14.
The Joker, that's it!
That was your card?
That was the card!
Wow.
That's crazy.
beautiful work, both of you. Just I so appreciate
That was
this. Like
great.
you,
That was amazing.
it's such a beautiful art.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
And I hope that. So now you know what a mentalist does, and you know what a magician does, and you know if you've never seen a mentalist or a magician, you must, because you want to get that feeling we talked about earlier. It's so fantastic, but great work,
Absolutely.
unbelievable,
Yes.
both of you.
Thank
This is
you.
so
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
And we always love to entertain Jordan's peeps.
Yeah, and
you
don't
know?
forget, press the ring button and on the abo, yeah? I have no idea.
That's right. Like,
very, very
and subscribe, and hit your notification bell, folks.
Absolutely. You get more content like that.
And watch your magic shows on TV. You might see some familiar faces soon.
That's right. That's right.
And thank you as well, my friend.